I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back to another on-location episode of the Bourbon Boys. This week, we are at Cave Run Lake in the middle of Kentucky near Moorhead, Kentucky. And I've been down here all week. Ben just got here.
Just got here yesterday.
Because he worked.
I gotta work.
And been fishing all week, and we just had 7 trays of fried crappie. So I've been catching and cleaning crappie all week long, and I'm about tired. So like I said that like I'm down here tired. That's how you say it when you're in Eastern Kentucky.
We're gonna unwind with a long week. Makers 46.
Makers 46 Cask strength.
Yeah.
So right over here is the marina with a whole bunch of sailboats all out that we tried to get in the shop, but the wind is not cooperating with us, so it's blowing us. So you can see the pretty shoreline back here. But we're going to try this one right here now. This is a Makers. This was their first variation from their traditional Makers mark that they've been doing since the since the beginning. So they came out with this a few years ago, the 46, which is their first one in their finished series that they had. But this is the Cask strength. So as you can see, it's possible that I have had this a couple times this week when I've been down here, but Ben wasn't here with me.
That's right.
So Ben has not had this before, right?
I did try a little bit yesterday.
Oh, he got here late yesterday. All right. So this one here is 109.6 proof.
Okay.
And it's nice. You can definitely tell. You can smell the Makers characters in there, but it also adds a little bit of that French oak, like a fruit, little bit.
Yeah.
I think French oak is what they put in there as their staves. So.
Okay.
I like this.
That's good.
I like this quite a bit. I like a number of Makers marked products, but the Cask strength really brings just a ton more flavor. You don't get any bite. There's no bite to it.
Yeah, you can't tell this is Cask strength.
Well, you can tell it's got a little bit of bite. I can't. Yeah. You're getting the sweet notes. You're getting some vanilla. You're getting some caramel. But then you're also getting just I'm going to say a touch of like fruit, but in the background, especially on the bouquet. On the nose. Sorry, I said bouquet like I'm drinking wine. Well, there are the sailboats coming into play.
Go. Yeah.
But yeah, for Cask strength, this drink's really nice.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
And it's just it's a twist a little bit on the traditional Makers. And they have the Cask strength and they have the 101, which we both enjoy.
Yep.
Man, so you see all these sailboats. Cave Run Lake is a windy lake. It is also, for the fishermen out there, I believe, considered amongst the premier musky lakes in the country. Yes, people come from all over the place to musky fish here.
Okay.
But I don't do that. I crappie fish and I catfish. That's what we do because we like frying up some fish. And we are in mid-July and it's hot and the muskie are deep right now. So we're going to finish these off and we'll be back in a minute. Okay. Well, we enjoyed that quite a bit.
Very good.
Just enjoying the quiet and the scenery and the frogs and the birds are chirping and big bass popping
Fish
over there.
Splashing.
It's very nice. But I forgot to mention this bottle right here is in Ohio. Is the retail price on this is about $70, $69.99. So you might as well call it $70. And Ben hit it. I said it has a little bit of a fruit element to it, which Makers I don't normally get on Makers at all. And what did you call it?
I said apricot.
I think that's the right call because it's not a dark or it's not a berry or cherries. Apricot, I think that's exactly what it is. You put your finger on that one. So, and then a nice long finish with just a touch of caramel, I think.
Yeah. The vanilla and caramel really come in the finish.
It took us a while to finish it because not because it was difficult to drink, but the finish just lingers after every sip, which I enjoy myself. I kind of feel like I was rushing it a little bit because we do have wives waiting for us back at the campsite.
Yeah. And we're losing daylight.
And we're losing daylight a little bit, but that's all right. But so where are you rating this one at for a $70 bottle of bourbon?
So I think there's a lot going on with this one. A lot more than normal makers, I think, gives us. So with the flavor, I think I'm going to go for a 3 on this one. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Very smooth for being a 109. The price point, however, I'm a little iffy on. I think it's right around where it should be. Maybe it should be a little less. So maybe I'll go with a 2.5 for the value.
I'm with you on the flavor. This is definitely a step up from the standard makers, and it's a step up from the regular 46. That brings a lot more. I think the 46 is a step up from the standard makers. It just brings an extra layer of flavor to it, which I enjoy. That means it's a very enjoyable bourbon.
Yes.
It's fun to drink. It's enjoyable. Is it one you're seeking out? Like, man, I got to get me another bottle of that. No, but it's nice. If you see a bottle, it's definitely worth it. If you're a big fan of makers, I might get it because it adds just like you're still getting the maker's flavor, but it's adding another layer to it, which I enjoy. But I'm with you. The $70 price point. There's better bourbons, ones that I enjoy more at the $50 price point. And I don't know that this is kind of hard to find. I mean, I don't think it's sought after, but it's just not in the stores very often. You don't see it very often. But that being said, I'm with you on the 3. I think it's slightly above average in flavor. It's a 2.5 being in our scale, straight average. It's above average. It's at least a 3 in flavor. But the value, I would give it a 2. I think it's slightly overpriced. Slightly overpriced for what it is, but you're not getting ripped off. It's good. It's a good bourbon. So to me, a 2.5 would be right where it should be priced, and I think it's priced a little high.
A little high. I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But anyway, we hope you enjoyed the view here. We are. But until next time, we'll see you, man.